You constantly complain about how much you want to lose weight and how you want a nice body. You despise your job. You see the world having fun and you feel depressed. You get the same question at least once a week. Why don't you just get a new job? Why don't you go to the gym? You tell yourself things like, I can't go this month because I'm busy, or I can't get a new job because I'm getting a bonus in a few months. You tell yourself after all these things happen that you'll actually go or get a new job. Six months later, and you're telling entirely different excuses, but yet for some reason you feel they're validated.
It's not hard to change your mindset. You just won't.
You want to identify. You want to identify the goals that you have. They could be the biggest goals in the world or the smallest goals. Any of these goals, write them down.
You want to ask yourself these two key questions, which I would say are the most important part of this. And the first one would be, what is going to motivate me to make these changes? And the second one would be, why are these goals actually important to me? If you can answer these fundamental questions, your goals will be easily achieved because you have the actual reasoning behind why they are necessary. Now, once all that is done, once the goals are written, and once the questions are answered, essentially, the big goal you had or the small goal you had, smash it down. Break it into 6, 7, even 8 parts. If the goal was maybe to get more sleep, start with the first day. You're going to sleep 10 minutes earlier. And then the next day it's going to be 20. The next day it's going to be 30. And essentially create these little pieces that can line up into the big thing. Now with these little goals, I like to write them down kind of in like a bullet point list. It's not necessary, it's just kind of the structure that I have. And next to each goal, I want you to put a deadline to it. And I don't want it to be something completely unrealistic. Like, let's say the goal was lose 15 pounds and your deadline was for next week. I want you to put something that you can actually achieve. So maybe lose 15 pounds in the next 6 months. Put realistic deadlines in your head that can actually create some set of urgency and some sense of accomplishment. Not only can these deadlines be helpful in a way, but they can also hold you accountable. Almost as if you're going to feel bad if you don't meet that deadline in the time that you had written down, which is a good thing because it can actually help you reach that goal that you need to get to.
So these are the deadlines I have set for the filming of this actual video. Now, this video has been months in the making, and this is just when I'm getting to my final part, so I kind of decided to sketch out a version of what I'm even talking about.
You want to eliminate any excuses you have. So anything that you have that is stopping you essentially from actually going forward with your goals. Let's say the excuse is just, I'll do it tomorrow, which is probably the most heard and most classic excuse out of all of them. You're not going to do it tomorrow. You're not going to do it next week. You're not going to do it next month. You're going to keep pushing it off almost indefinitely. It's really something that you just have to eliminate completely. Your mind kind of wants to wander around and tell you that if you keep pushing it away, it'll eventually be done. But realistically, it doesn't happen. If you ever catch yourself thinking or saying, I'll do it tomorrow or next week, just take a second to reframe. Take a second to think about if you will actually do it tomorrow. The answer is probably no. You want to do it tomorrow, but you won't. If you just simply put an end to these excuses, it's not as hard as you think it is. You just have to actually stop. And there's no real way to do it. Just write that down with these notes that you have, along with your goals, to eliminate any excuse, especially I'll do it in a certain time frame. Nothing will bring you to that goal that you have if action isn't taken. You already have the small pieces that you need. You wrote down every small piece that you had, and now all you need to do is actually take action. You have the deadlines, you have a schedule set for yourself. Now take the action and do this. It's not hard. I know you can do it, and good luck. Thanks for watching this whole thing. I'm not asking for likes or subscribers or anything. The one thing I am asking, though, is for some constructive criticism. What do you guys think I should make better? What do you guys think I could make better? Thank you.